And joining us now on the phone is Tom Djokovic. Tom is the CEO of a company called XSNX Incorporated. Their stock symbol is XSNX. Tom, good to talk to you again.
It's great to be back, Don. Thanks for having me.
Now, lately we've been talking about your foray, and you've been actually doing this for a good year and a half or longer. Solar carports, solar truck ports, and all the various things that go along with that. How's business?
It's very good. There's a tremendous amount of interest in this space for the solar canopies for, like you mentioned, cars, semi trucks, storage, additional work, covered work area, things like that. It's a very good space. We're very fortunate to move into that area.
And of course, what we're talking about, you're erecting these structures in what had previously been simple parking lots, which outside of having a place to park a vehicle, were really underutilized. Now you're turning them into power generating stations, for lack of a better term.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's part of our marketing pitch is you'll never look at your open spaces the same way again. Once we show people what those particular areas are worth to them, in value of the power that can be produced and the added value to the property, our pitch is you'll never look at these open spaces the same way again.
And what it does, of course, too, it usurps the argument that some commercial building owners might have against solar by saying, well, I really didn't want to put all these panels on my roof because I may have to replace that roof in 10 years. The solar panels are good for 25 years. But when you talk about a solar carport or solar shading area, that completely eliminates that argument, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And as an example, there's a tremendous amount of flexibility and diversity. We have a client which we're providing a proposal to who doesn't have any room on the roof, has a tremendous amount of power usage, and they have a lot of land, but they don't want to use the land with a ground mount system. Mm-hmm. So literally we're proposing to install a large solar array using canopies 2,000 feet away from their building.
Wow.
And then they're going to continue to use that area for storage with the solar canopies above, and then we route the power all the way to their building. So it really provides a lot of flexibility for clients.
Tom, something you told me in a previous show, which I thought was just remarkable, in addition to building these solar canopies and turning previously underutilized land into solar power generating units or stations, so to speak, you're also creating electric vehicle power stations and power storage as well, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We're actually starting to do the what's called battery systems, where these battery systems run in parallel with the utility power, and they're very sophisticated software that manages these battery systems that lets them feed power in incrementally or completely. 100% can come from the batteries, or just incrementally, to literally monitor the power usage from the utility and always keep that customer in the least expensive price bracket for that electricity. And that's a big growing space. We anticipate a lot of future business from that technology because it's real smart technology, makes a lot of sense, pays for itself very rapidly.
The company's XSNX Incorporated. Their stock symbol is XSNX. Great story, Tom. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for